All right, so we're now going to talk about finding slope from a graph. So you're first going to find 2 points on that line. Make sure they are nice points. They're added, there's an x and a y that are whole numbers. You're then going to go and find the rise. That's the change in y on a graph. You're then going to find the run, which is that delta x or change in x. After you found the rise and the run, you're going to put it in a fraction, like the change in y over the change in x. You're going to put rise over run. Then make sure you do reduce, and you want to check it with a third point. So we're going to go with example 1 first. If you can draw this, you can. Otherwise, just sketch it, or at least make sure you're paying attention and writing the points down. So remember, we want to find 2 nice points. So this first point that I see, I'm going to use 0, -2. And the second one I'm going to use is 3, -1. I am going to go ahead and connect them with a little triangle, basically. And remember, I told you we wanted to find the rise, the change in y. This is just 1. And the run is how many it goes across, which is 1, 2, 3. So I know my change in y was 1. My change in x is 3. So I put that change in y over change in x, so my slope is equal to 1 over 3. Now example 2 is a little different. This is going to be a negative slope. So first we want to find the points. I'm going to use 1, -1, and I'm going to use -1, 3. Now I'm going to connect them with our little triangle still. My change in y, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4. But I go to the left 1, 2 for my change in x, which means I go -2. So my delta y, or my change in y, is 4. My delta x, or my change in x, is -2. So my slope, we do change in y over change in x, so 4 over -2. And remember, we need to reduce that. So 4 divided by -2 leaves me with -2.